So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? But only your man is the one that paying all the bills. How y'all ever gonna save up to like buy a house or buy a business? Cause he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do.
You know gotta work together.
Like, it's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet really be having people f***ed up from like real reality type shit. So it's like, all right, so your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy purses and your dad just pay all the bills. That's not how it works. It's either your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day, your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the that is like no more. Like, come on.
Yo, what's going on, people? As you have just heard from Cardi B herself, this is the realistic view, yeah, of how gender roles should work, or relationships, husband, wife. You know what I mean? This is a realistic view. And I don't want to focus too much on that or go into that because I've spoke so much on this subject, and I'm even getting tired myself. But what I want to highlight is how this is a celebrity that, one, is rich herself, yeah, two, has put this kind of modern feminism message out there with her music, right? So obviously she talks about a man has to be rich. He has to buy this bag and that bag and do this and that, and all that typical stuff that the modern females are looking for right now. Yeah. And she's put that out in the music, and unfortunately there'll be certain girls or women that are influenced by that and really feel that's how life should be, and then they've got an unrealistic view. But then it's not just music and media, it's also the internet, as she stated. But I just find it fascinating how her persona, her music persona, supports what these females believe in, like this whole unrealistic view of how a relationship should be. Yeah. But the real card, this, like what I saw in this interview, was her seeming like her genuine self and being realistic, because you know what, she is from the hood, and she probably knows how households did things. So this is her real response. And I say all that to say this is why it's so important not to get caught up on what people are saying on the internet, what you're hearing in music, because half of these women that are saying it in music don't even believe it themselves. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, Cardi B married a rich man, but I guarantee if you ask her now, will she say that she got everything she needed from that man, or will she say that it was worth it? Did they not? Are they not going through a divorce or having issues? She's been cheated on publicly. Even Beyonce, as another example, spoke a lot about independent woman, me, myself, and I. All of these kind of songs. But since, like, for a very long time, she's been married to Jay-Z. They had their issues. She soldiered it through. And I'm speaking about it from a respectable point of view because obviously it shows, what real marriage is. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, again, the money's there. So they don't have certain problems that the average person will have. But it just shows you that their message is still celebrating independent women and me, myself, and I, and all of this. And they say a lot of things in their music, but the reality is, these are wives. These are women that are not really living what they're rapping about or what they're singing about. It's all entertainment. So to those people that take it like so serious and really feel that they deserve this fairy tale lifestyle, don't get me wrong. Like I always say, it's not such a bad thing to aim high and of course have your standards. But then you got to look around you, look around yourself, and especially if you're cracking on and nothing's working out for you, you might have to be realistic with your expectations. And I don't think marriage should be viewed as a free ticket to being spoiled and having everything paid for and all of that. There's work when you enter a marriage, when you enter a relationship, and there's work on both sides. And that's what I'm basically saying. Like, that's the realistic view is there may be some building involved. There's work for the man and the woman. Yeah, some women will get that fairy tale lifestyle, but you damn near have to be something special, or like you're just lucky. But the truth is, a lot of women just have to be realistic with their expectations. And if it's coming from someone like Cardi B, then you know already, like, because she don't even have to rely on that. She's got bread. So technically, it will be hard for her because I guess she kind of has to date up anyway because of who she is. She can't just have a normal average person. But from when she's saying it, come on, man, this is the realistic view. And I'm not saying that she's like the end all and be all. Like, she's not the one that determines. But I'm telling you, she's the one that put out the same modern day feminism message through music. But these are her true beliefs when she's getting realistic with things, and that's what it is.
You want divorce to be made illegal?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, because I don't think what we have today is really marriage. What is marriage? It's for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. That's what marriage is supposed to be. But feminists have ruined marriage for the people that actually believe in marriage.
How?
When there's a 50% divorce rate and the average marriage
Why is that all down
8
to the
years.
women, though?
I didn't say that it was all down to the women.
So why feminists ruin it?
You asked why I want divorce to be banned.
Yeah.
Can I finish
Yeah.
that first? So I'm saying, you know, the people that believe in divorce, go be in long-term relationships. Leave marriage for the people that actually believe in for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
Doesn't
You
help.
find the man you want to get married to. Are you saying you will be with that man whatever happens the rest of your life?
Yes, for the vows that we're supposed to live by.
How do you know you can keep them?
I mean, I think it's a choice. And that's the thing, like, women are so willing to leave marriages because they're not happy. This is not about happiness. The most important thing is the children. And the problem is we have a modern society where it's me, my feelings, leave when I feel like it, instead of doing what's best for the kids.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be
Now for this one, I'm in the middle. I'm 50-50. I kind of agree with her in a way. But then again, it's not that black and white. Like, we have to be honest, it's not that black and white. So, first of all, when it comes to pearly things, this is not support to her. I don't really support her because I feel that she's another one of them content creators that use the whole Kevin Samuels thing. You know, she's part of the Red Pill community. I don't know if she still is. I haven't seen her do that kind of content for a long time. But what she did, she came to London and she did a show just like them Fresh and Fit guys, where they get a bunch of girls on the panel and then they basically tell them how invaluable they are and, you know, abuse them basically for having a modern day mindset, you know. And it was like a draw out basically. And what I don't like about her is most of the girls that she brought on her show were like women from ethnic minorities, like a lot of black girls as well, and very critical of them. So I don't really support her. I feel there's a slight bit of racism there. But let's just focus on the message. So I do believe that, yes, a lot of people don't take marriage seriously anymore. A lot of people do it for the actual wedding or to look like you're someone in society or to look wanted in society or to just join up with someone. Like, there's different reasons people get married. Yeah, so what that means is it's easier to divorce. If you're not in it for the real, you know, the real vows, like if you're not in it for what the vows represent and what you're meant to do in marriage, you're probably going to divorce because you're not really deep in what marriage is or taking it seriously. So I do think, yes, divorce should be a difficult thing. She's saying that it should be illegal. I don't fully agree it should be illegal, but I feel like already I think for men, yeah, it's damn near illegal because especially if you've got money, because once you divorce, you're losing half, especially in America. There's a lot more to lose for a man if you've built up something while you're married, or even if you before you're married and you ain't got a prenup. There's a lot to lose, so it may even feel like a prison sentence. Do you know what I mean? But I think it was like, I feel like women are more, anyway, statistically, women are more likely to end marriages. But what I would say is that I agree that it shouldn't be so easy. I don't know about illegal or banned, but I agree it shouldn't be easy. People need to take marriage more seriously. Like, you can stay in long term relationships if you want to have a bit more freedom, but like, do you know what I mean? So I agree with what she's saying there, but I don't agree that it should be fully illegal because there are different circumstances like infidelity, abuse, people could be in danger, safety, anything that's dangerous or anything that can harm you or the kids or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, obviously everything should you should try and work out everything. I think like if your marriage is struggling, go therapy or try and figure it out. But if there's no figuring it out and there is a big safety concern, then yeah, man, you should be able to divorce. And yeah. So I kind of hear it, and I think the main message is that marriage should be taken more seriously, and I agree with that. Yeah, but then I don't think we need to bring the law into it and force people. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of dangerous situations, and maybe people will even get married. Men will try and marry women more so they can have full control, and you know, and then it can get a bit dangerous if there's not a way out. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, sir, and is this the first time that this has occurred?
No.
Okay, and has it been in a situation where you've been unable to
No.
remove the...
Well, it's only been a few times and it's never been an issue before. It's a
Okay.
wee bit tight, but it does slip off.
Absolutely. So we're going to...
Maybe you
Where-
should assess the situation, maybe? I don't know.
Yes,
like-
absolutely, Tiff. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to just...
Please, crack on.
I'm going to just hold this here.
Be careful.
What I'm going to do is put the finger, and I need you to tell me where it's stuck up to. Just say when, okay?
Are you going to cut it, or is that what's going to happen?
We're not saying that's a possibility,
Right,
but we're also
right.
not ruling it out. So let's just...
Oh, yeah. About there.
We need to be sure on this one. So.
Yeah. Hi.
What? My man got his thing stuck in the Hoover. Wow. Hey, I'm sorry, man. That guy needs to just leave his house. And this is what happens, yeah, when you just stay at home, you don't really interacting with people like that. Like, how creative can a man get when it comes to pleasing himself? Like, I wonder if the vacuum was on. Like, how does it work? Now, obviously, it wasn't on in the video, but like, when he was doing whatever he was doing, like, how does it all work? And it's dirty as well. Like, it's actually dirty. Like, vacuums, they used to clean the floor and clean dirt. Like, how much bacteria and dirt and rubbish are you allowing to go near your thing? Ugh, that's a bit disgusting. It's crazy because he even had to call the paramedics. He had to call the ambulance. Like, that means he had been struggling because the embarrassment alone will stop you from calling anyone. So that means he got himself in a situation, got stuck, and has been struggling to get his struggling to get his thing out of the thing. And did he even release it there? Oh my days. Oh, this guy needs a woman, man. He needs a woman. He needs to, I'm not going to lie, he needs to get out. He needs to go gym. He needs to um, love himself again. I don't know what he's going through. And he needs to go and figure it out and go outside. This is what happens when, you know, you leave a man to be on his own for too long. Like, I don't know if the vacuum's his girlfriend now, but obviously it's not working out. How do you explain this? Like, and how do you look at the paramedics in the face? Like, what is going on here? And how do they get it out? Like, what do you do? How do you get it out? Like, the man has to now pull. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I just keep laughing because this is so hilarious. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.